Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to part 2 of this Let's Play Next Space Rebels. In the last video we didn't really build any rockets, so hopefully we were going to build some more going forward. We do have a message from RocketGirl, who is, as you remember, the influencer for this genre. So let's go ahead and see what she has to say. Hey, I saw your teddy bear rocket video. I totally loved it. Such a coincidence, I had the exact same teddy bear when I was little. So we could play it casual and be like, hey, thanks. Or we could be a fanboy and be like, oh my god, RocketGirl, I'm your biggest fan. Or we could totally be a dick and just be like, thanks, who are you again? You know what, I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but I'm going to be a dick. Like, who are you? I'm Lena. I made the Ridiculous Rocket Challenge video. You took part in it. Now we can back out of it and be like, oh yeah, I remember. Or we can carry on being a dick and like, still don't know who you are. I'm going to be cash and just like, oh, I remember. I don't know if it's going to impact it negatively, so you know what, let's stop being a dick. At least she laughs it off. Wait, and is that it? Like, she's not going to speak to us again? She's just like, oh, I saw your video, it's alright. Okay, well thanks, RocketGirl, for that inspiring little message. You know what, let's get to building rockets since that's why we're here. So we have 3 challenges, the robot we can do, the new heights we can do. We still have the ridiculous rocket. We're not really going to be able to reach 1 kilometer anytime soon, so we could do the robot or the new heights. But although we've got a new tab up here, actually this is the tag section that guy was talking about in the last video. And if you've not seen the last video, there will be a link in the top corner, so definitely go ahead and check that out. So these tags, they're showing us when we last used them, the combo that you can go with, so this one is funny. But yeah, it shows when we last used them and probably how we obtained them as well, so that's interesting. Maybe in one of the future videos we can sort of dig into this and sort of combine some better tags and try and build a rocket designed just to gain views. But we've got quite a few challenges to get on with, so we'll leave these tags here for now and we'll come back later. You know what, let's do the space robot first, because all we need to do is literally add a robot and send it up into the sky. We're going to get 3 complexity for doing pretty much nothing, so yeah, let's go ahead and build a basic rocket. So let's drag and drop this nose cone, then let's grab some fins, place this down here for now. And what I'm going to do is use the trash piece. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but let's use a toilet roll. Grab this one here. Now we could make it like this, but it looks a bit too short for me, so what I'm going to do is select this piece and then I'm going to use this button for the first time. It's just going to duplicate it and I'm going to try and align this nice and smoothly, but that didn't work. Then place this one on the bottom and there's our rocket. So we've got an okay stability. We just need to add the robot, so go to toys, down to the robot, and wow, it's actually quite big. Maybe we could make the rocket bigger, or maybe this will work. Let's just drop this in, and yeah, the stability says it's fine, so all we really need to do is add some boosters. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try adding some boosters. See how many we can fit on this. I think we can get 3 on this, so I'm going to drop one here, grab this one, and then one more. Try and do that smooth, but that didn't work. And there we go. So we have our rocket built, our space robot guy, so let's go ahead and build it. And there it is, the space robot is ready to be launched. If you remember, we got this toy from that kid Sid Phillips. So some kid sent us a robot and he's never getting this robot back, so I kind of feel bad for him. Anyway, let's try and make this robot launch. It's quite big, so I'm not sure how high it's going to go, so it's probably not going to be that impressive. But anyway, let's launch this for that kid. Here we go. And it didn't even explode, so no, that was depressing for him. But it reached 9 meters, which is something. Let's go and upload this and see what he thinks. You know what, it wasn't that impressive, but we got 3 complexity, so that will help in the long run. The title, description, we're going to leave the same, and tags, let's go ahead and choose a tag. So as the guy explained in the last video, it's all about trial and error, so I mean, I'm not sure which one. We could obviously do bot, because we used a bot, and toilet roll. Now, you know what, I know the blue ones are better, but I'm going to use toilet roll since I used both a bot and a toilet roll. I don't know, that's my rationale. Let's choose a thumbnail and get this uploaded. I'm not sure which one to choose. I like this one, so no, I'll choose this one. I know it makes no difference, but you know, have to be a perfectionist. How many views did we get? Oh, we got 1,800 views and 17 new subscribers. Wow, guys, it's going to take us ages to rank up. And if you remember, we need 2 ranks before we get like ad revenue. So even though I'm not sure what we're going to spend the ad revenue on, but we're going to have to grind out these subscribers, man. So we have 2 new messages. Let's go ahead and check them out. Sid Phillips, obviously he's going to say it was amazing. Cool. I will miss my robot. Oh, now I feel even worse for the kid. We took his favourite robot. We could say he had a good flight, or we could say he found his purpose. Well, we would be lying if he said he had a good flight, so he did find his purpose. He didn't even explode, but you know what? I'm going to say this. Yay. So he found his purpose and Sid's happy, so I guess that's it for this one. Hopefully I don't get a message from his parents like, why you send my kids' toys into space? Well, technically the sky. Anyway, let's see what Trash Whiz has to say. Wow, nice use of the toilet roll. I really like seeing resourceful rockets. It's because we use the toilet roll, so I guess if we use parts, new people will start speaking to us, so that's pretty cool. So we could say, thanks, I love crafting with recycled materials. I just use it because a friend gave it to me. Or we could say, actually, I hate trash. I was just being sarcastic. You know what, I'm not going to be a dick anymore because it probably ends conversation. So it's probably best to say, thanks, I love crafting with recycled materials. She may give us a recyclable piece, so that's pretty cool. You and I are going to get along great. And then that's it. Like, left it there. At least we wasn't a dick, so we probably have future conversations. Anyway, so let's move back over to the rocket building menu and build another rocket, get some of these challenges done. So we still have this new heights challenge, which is reach 50 meters and stay below 100 meters. So, and yeah, do an explosion on contact. But yeah, we can do that pretty simple. So I'm going to grab a nose cone, grab the body, because it's not that heavy, so should get there pretty high. I really wish there was a snapping feature. I know there isn't one, but it's annoying now. Like the 3rd or 4th rocket in, it's a bit annoying, so I wish there was a snapping feature. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw some boosters onto this. If we remember, the target is not to get to the highest point, it's to get up to 50 meters and don't go over 100, so we're not going to throw loads of boosters on this because yeah, it's going to go too high. So I'm just going to put this off to the side. Instead of putting 3, I'm just going to put 2. I just noticed as well, look, it says unbalanced when it's not balanced. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so I'm going to grab another booster and put this over here like that. It's not straight and it's annoying when it's not straight. It's definitely not straight. Look at that. It would tilt if we didn't straighten it up, so that's why I'm straightening it up. So I reckon 2 boosters will be enough. If it's not, we can always add a booster, or if it's too much, we could always either reduce a booster or put some more weight onto the rocket. So it's not too bad. We can figure this out. So it stands up, which is good. Yes, let's go ahead and launch this. And there she goes, past 50. Slow down. Yep. So the maximum was 77. As long as we don't go over 100, we're fine. It exploded on impact, which is exactly what we needed to do. So that's great. So all conditions are met. Let's go ahead and finish this off and upload it. So we've completed the challenge. We only got several uncommon tags, but I guess they'll do. Title's fine, description's fine. Let's go and add some tags. I'm not sure what we can choose here. What we should choose, I should say. You know what, let's go with pink, and I'm going to do another blue, I think. Let's choose this one. Purist, why not? So with these 2 tags done, let's choose the thumbnail. So let's see how many new views we get. We got up around 10,000 last time. 3,600, that's not a lot. 28 new subscribers. Again, it seems we're going to have to grind through this game to get internet famous. It needs more boosters. Yeah, guy, we know that. You got some? We'll take them off you right now. What kind of fuel are you using for your rockets? Is there some kind of secret fuel you're all using that we don't know about? Yeah, special. Banco, yeah, that's a great name. Whoosh, Banco approves. Cool, that's awesome. So let's go ahead and check out our new message. His channel tips again, this dude about the height challenge. Okay, so the rocket kit booster you're using is cute and all, but you do want to create a more successful StarTube channel, don't you? Yeah, no duh. Of course we want to be #1, as we previously mentioned. So I guess so. Of course you do. You got to use something with a little more oomph. I'll tell you what, if you can beat the next challenge, I'll give you a new schematic for a better booster. That's great, actually, because we do need a better booster, as we previously mentioned. So, yeah, take it. All right. So this new challenge that we've got, let's go ahead and check it out. It seems like it's the same thing, except the distances are just a little bit higher. So we need to reach 100 and stay below 50. So, again, it seems pretty simple. We can just add or remove weight to the rocket to sort of get it going. So yeah, we're going to get 4 extra complexity as well, so we'll take that. So again, let's build a rocket. You guys get the drill by now: nose cone, body, and then fins. Hopefully in the future we can sort of get more pieces and build sort of crazy looking rockets, but for now we're just doing the sort of standard looking rocket, which seems to work. Let's go ahead and throw on some boosters. So I'll click this and drag some boosters on. Again, this time I think we're going to need 3 boosters because, yeah, last time we used 2. So this time I'm going to use 3. And if we somehow go over the limit, all we need to do is just add some weight to the body of the rocket. So it shouldn't be too difficult, this. And actually we could add some more boosters to this, but if you've got less complexity than me and you're playing it, then you only need 3. I hope. We're going to find out. So let's get this built. We can see like the cone there at the top. It's not perfectly aligned, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, it should still fly. So let's go ahead and launch this. So everything's looking good. It's staying up straight. Let's go ahead and launch. And yeah, perfect. We didn't go over the limit. We reached 137 meters. And let's explode. And there we go. Wait, is that a church? We're exploding rockets in front of a church? That's never a good thing to do. I mean, I'm not really religious, but I definitely wouldn't be launching rockets in front of a church. Go find a field. So let's upload this, and we beat a couple of records. We got a new record altitude and a new record speed. Definitely completed the challenge, and we got some uncommon tags. So hopefully we get a lot more views for this. I don't know if beating records increases your chance of views, but we'll find out. Title, description, not bothered. Go ahead and choose the tags. I'm going to choose power boost and lightweight. Choose a thumbnail if you want. This one or this one or this one. This one, why not? I don't know. It shouldn't really make a difference. Anyway, so how many views did we get this time? 3,100, so similar to the last time. We got 29 new subscribers. We're getting there. We're almost at 250, so not long before we rank up. It's looking good. So we've got a bunch of comments as well. This guy here says, my engine just exploded. No, wait, he says my engine just explode real loud. This rocket business is some dangerous stuff. You gotta be careful. So it looks like we've got a notification from RocketGirl. She's uploaded a new video. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Lecture time. When was the first rocket life device made?
Don't know.
Europe? Nope. Go further.
I thought it was like, yeah, China. China time. No, that's how I assumed it was the first rockets. Maybe I should be quiet for these videos, I apologize.
The so-called Renaissance, a curveball called Archidas designed a steam-powered wooden pigeon that flew 200 meters with a bath of boiling water beneath its butt. Fast forward to the 11th century. Here we find records of the Song dynasty shooting fire arrows, tubes full of gunpowder tied to arrows lit and fired at the bad guys. Then we must thank the Mongols for bringing rocket tech to the Middle East, before it eventually exploded in Europe. By the 16th century, people were screaming for firework displays, aware that their fancy hair might catch fire too. Bavarian firework geologist Johann Schmidlap was, they say, the first to invent a working step rocket. Schmidlap's breakthrough meant fireworks could go way higher simply by sneaking a baby rocket inside the mummy, one that would ignite when the first one ran out of fuel. Now, who's heard of Nell? Nell's claim to astrofame is the first liquid-fueled rocket fired by Robert Goddard in 1926. It hit a giddy 12 meters high before crash landing in a cabbage field. Fueled with liquid oxygen and gasoline tanks under the nozzle, Nell ushered in the modern space age. We'll skip or maybe trample over Nazi scientist Werner von Braun and his V2-Rakete and take one giant leap for humankind instead. Soviet satellite Sputnik 1 took off on October 4 in 1957, followed by Yuri dancing in space in 61, and in 1969 the first manned moon mission on board Apollo 11 with Neil and Buzz. That's Space Age 1. Phew. The sequel is now in the hands of a few private big tech billionaire space programs. But there is a much more interesting counter-movement going on called Next Space Rebels. It is led by space activist Radek Whitner. He's connecting amateur rocket builders from all around the globe in a fast-growing underground online community. By encouraging rocketeers to build and improve amateur rockets, he is opening up the technology for the likes of you, me, and the rest of our space-seeking species. Cool, huh? And don't you just love his motto? Space belongs to no one, space belongs to everyone.
Well, that sounds interesting. Good little history lesson there. Also, it sounds like there's like a mini revolution going on, so that's kind of interesting. That flaming pigeon, imagine seeing that, like a rocket pigeon with flames coming out of his ass. It's pretty funny. We have a couple of messages, but you know what, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and like this video because show some support to RocketGirl, why not? She's worked hard on these videos. Yeah, so we've got a new message. Let's go ahead and check that out. So, oh yeah, channel tips, where he's called. He's got a booster for us. If we remember, we beat that challenge. So yeah, give us that booster. Great job. Here's your new booster, medium booster. Let's download this. I bet lots of people are willing to give you more parts to work with. Actually, come to think of it, you're a little low on rocket structure, aren't you? You've only been using that rocket kit so far. Yeah, I guess we do need pieces. We did mention it, like, you know, last video, but yeah, you want to give us some? So we could reply, what do you mean with rocket structure? Why would we be using a structure? Or how are you expecting me to get more? That's a good point. How is he expecting me to get more structure? You gotta ask around. Typical. There are many people on the internet who have skills and materials that can help you build your rockets. You've been doing stuff with that kid, Sid Phillips, right? Yeah, sort of. I mean, he kind of asked us to do something, and we just did it. But yeah, we got pieces from it. Maybe you can ask him if he's got some more parts that can be used as structure. I feel bad for using his stuff already. It needs to be better than stuffed animals, though. Those aren't really going to make the cut. Okay, so we need to ask Sid for some more stuff. Okay, I'll try. I feel bad already, but yeah, let's ask him for some more stuff. I'll give you some more challenges once you've gathered enough structure parts. Okay, so I guess we do need to ask the kid for some more stuff. We do have a message from Salma though, so let's see what she has to say. Hey, what's going on, Salma? Hey, I saw your videos with the toys. I was impressed. You got quite the views. Well, yeah, actually we did. Thank you, Salma. So yeah, I could say, yeah, those kids are hilarious, or yeah, this one kid is this one kid's been bugging me, and yeah, I kind of didn't have a choice. Which I guess is kind of true. We didn't have a choice, so I think that's what I want to choose. And then she laughs at us and says, typical. So what kind of videos are you going to do next? That's a good point. There's this one guy is giving me tips, and he said that I should ask kids for more structured parts, or that's none of your business. Why would we be a dick to Salma? She's like started us off in this business, so I'm not going to say that. Yeah, we'll say this one guy is giving me tips. I was afraid of something like that. Did you notice most of the comments were from other children? No. There's a lot of content specifically created to entertain kids. You don't have to watch StarTube for long to get some of those weird generated videos. It's like there is some obscure algorithm constantly producing bootleg finger family rhyme animations. What the hell's that? I've never heard of that before. That's pretty weird, yeah. While that sounds like a lucrative business, you're giving me ideas. No, because I don't even know what it is. Or what are you trying to say? What should we go with here, guys? Probably what is she trying to say, because I have no idea what she's trying to say. So, Salma, what are you trying to say? Well, these toy videos you're making, you'll get a ton of views for them, but I think you're entering murky territory. Before you ask favors from people, just think twice about the type of content you want to make. Interesting. So we could say, man, I just found my personal pot of gold, and here you are getting me to doubt myself. Okay. We could also say, okay, thanks for the advice, but what else am I going to do? Because apparently I need to get some structure parts from somewhere. So maybe she's going to get us some more. I don't know. Well, I'm not saying you shouldn't ask the kid. Well, make your mind up, Salma. But maybe there are some other people you can ask for the solution to your problem. Okay, so I'll try. So now it looks like we've got a couple of new messages, although the icon is a little bit different, so we're going to have to go ahead and check these out. But who should we speak to first? Let's speak to RocketGirl. Oh, I guess we're sending them a message. Okay, so we'll say, hey, I'm looking for structure parts to use in my new rocket builds. Do you maybe know where to get any? Because you're like RocketGirl, so, you should know. Actually, she does. Great. I've got a friend who's really into dumpster diving. Isn't that like an insult? Dumpster diving? I've never heard of dumpster diving. She's definitely going to be able to hook you up. Her account is Trashwiz, where we spoke to Trashwiz. So we could say, hey, I know her. She gave me a comment on my toilet roll rocket. So yeah, that's what we're going to say. We know her. But yeah, dumpster diving, isn't that like an insult? It doesn't surprise me at all. She's quite an active star tuber. She hates it when I ask her to do stuff for people. So you're going to have to ask her yourself. Okay, fine, we can do that. So Trashwiz, let's go and speak to Trashwiz before we speak to Sid. So let's say, we can only say one thing. So I heard you're an expert dumpster diver. Seriously, is that not an insult? Anyway, I'm looking for things I can use as rocket structure. Do you maybe know something or have something? Want to give me something, Trashwiz? Come on. Let's see what she says to this. Who told you I'm an expert dumpster diver? See, I told you it was an insult. RocketGirl told me. I'm going to grass her up straight up. She told me. I'm going to say anything else. I'm just going to say, yeah, RocketGirl told me. Oh, she's always a bit too much. Lena is actually my sister. I really hate it when she tells people about me behind my back. So we could say I can relate. We always had fights back when I lived with my parents, which is actually true. Me and my siblings used to fight until we moved out and then became friends. So, which I'm sure it's not like that with everyone. Maybe some of you guys get along with your siblings growing up. I don't know. Anyway, so we could say that, or we could say I wouldn't know. I'm an only child. I think I'm going to relate because, yeah, it's the truth. Siblings will be siblings, huh? But anyway, I do know quite a bit about the recycling scene, and if it's parts for your rocket you're looking for, then there's quite a lot to be found. Sweet. Give us those parts, we'll take them. But I'm not going to be able to give them to you. What? What's going on? I think the whole charm of recycling is the act of making something new while also cleaning up the environment. I guess you got a point there. If I gave you my collection, it wouldn't be recycling. Okay. Now we could say, I'm sorry, but I'm not really in a position where I'm able to go out and start digging through others' garbage. Which is true, because my neighbours will be like, what the hell are you doing? So yeah, I'm going to say this. I understand this is not something for everybody. Fortunately, there is another way. Well, that's great. I know this account called The Bucket. Great name. It's run by several programmers who have a large amount of discarded items to hand out to people over the internet to promote use of recycled products. You can go and talk to them and get some yourself. Okay, that's great. I think that's the one I'm going to choose. Oh, looks like she's got some more to say. I've linked your name, so you should be approached by the channel. Be wary though, the people who run it really like to waste your time. Good to know. Okay, so we now have a new message from The Bucket. Let's go ahead and check out what they've got to say. Welcome to the fishing minigame. Partake in this activity and earn special rewards. Fish for your trash to clean up our planet. Okay, so we could say, how do I play this game? Can I have my trash part now? Or we could just say help, which is probably code. Bring up a little menu. I don't know. Give us our trash part. We want it. Please type, I cast out my rod. That sounds wrong, and yeah, I guess we have to do it. So unfortunately, I cast out my rod. With a first swing, you cast out your trusty fishing rod. As your hook enters the water, it slowly starts to sink. Blub. You feel a firm pull on your rod. You've got a bite. Great, so we need to reel this bad boy in. What have we got? What should be an old sock or something? With much effort, you rotate the reel. Oh my god, they do like to waste time. So we got a pair of tongs, which is cool. So, or is it just called tongs? It's not a pair, is it? Because there's one of them. I don't know. It looks like the fish are scared for now, come back later. So we can keep hitting this up by the looks of it, which is good. Let's go back to RocketGirl and tell her what we found. Hey, nice going. You got a trash part. Wait, how does she know? Unless, is she the bucket? Maybe she is. It told you Trash Whiz was a good source. Yeah, great. We could say she hooked us up, but I think RocketGirl is also the bucket. That's like the big twist at the end. Your sister didn't like the way you talk about her. I guess she spilled the beans. Don't worry about it. She always knows how to get people's pity. Don't you mean sympathy? I don't know. Sounds crazy to me anyway. So, shall we try out your newly acquired hardware? Sounds like a challenge to me. So yeah, let's do this. So, how's your aim? Try to fly through a specific gap, like trying to shoot a rocket out of a window. Man, these guys are crazy. Like, seriously, there should be a disclaimer all over this game saying, like, literally don't try this out at home. So she wants us to shoot it out of a rocket. Yep, that's a stupid idea. But I think to be nice, I'm probably going to say that sounds fun because I don't want to piss her off. Great. So she wants us to shoot one out of a window. We can also speak to Sid, so I guess we can ask him for a part as well. So, hey Sid, got some more parts for us? I know you've already given us like 2 things already, but give us some more stuff. Oh, cool. I think I have something you can use. I have toy blocks. Those would make a cool rocket. So yeah, we'll take the roof and the toy block. It's not a lot, but maybe you can use it. Oh, look at him. He's a cool kid. Yep, that'll make a lovely rocket, mate. Yep. Not going to be a dick. Why would you be a dick like that? Oh, we'll make the best of it. He's been giving us parts left, right and centre, so I'm not going to be a dick. Let's be nice. And he's really excited as well. So cool. We've got small pieces and we could start by building better rockets. So we've got 3 challenges, but we're not doing that one. I'm not going to do the window one yet because that's dangerous. Let's do this block house. It seems pretty simple. We just need to include the block, the roof, and reach 75 meters. We'll be gaining 3 extra complexity. So yeah, definitely going to do this one first. So let's change this from Rocket Kit to Toys, and let's grab this piece here and grab the block. You know what, we could probably put 2 blocks on if we wanted to, but we have to reach 75 meters, so I don't want to put too much weight on it, so maybe we just put some boosters on it. And I just noticed over here when we meet a condition, it sort of ticks it off the list, which is quite nice. So yeah, we've reached all the conditions. We just obviously need to put some boosters on it, and we have this big booster, or well, this medium booster. And this medium booster has 30 units of thrust. I'm not sure what the little one has. Let's check this. 3 units of thrust. So it's a big difference of thrust. This one should got a lot higher. So yeah, let's go ahead and use this. I'm going to place it in the middle. I'm worried about stability because it's got no fins on it. So you know what? Maybe if we go back to the rocket kit, grab one of these, move this out of the way, grab one of these rocket fins and just place it on the bottom. Oh no, let's place it around here. Oh, stability says okay, so I didn't think that was going to work. I'm actually impressed with that. So yeah, let's go ahead and build this rocket. Hopefully it stands up. It's bigger than the other rocket, so it's got a bit more of a surface to hold on to. So yep, does stand up, so that's good. Again, we're in a bad area to launch rockets. I mean, don't launch rockets here. I don't know why I'm saying this. You guys are not that silly to launch a rocket here like this, but yep, this is where we're launching it. So yeah, we need to beat 75 meters, and we've got a big booster, so we should be able to do it. So here we go. And it does go off into a different direction, but 57 meters, that's not too bad. We didn't beat the altitude target, but not too bad. Now, oh, look at that, we've achieved a rare tag. So, you know what, I was going to go back to the drawing board and start again, maybe add another booster, but I think I'm going to upload this video and see if we can get some views from it. Now, I'm definitely going to use the rare tag, but I'm not sure which one we can sort of combine with it. None of these seem like they would combine. I could use another blue one, but I don't know. What should we do? Hot dog? Should we do hot dog? Or perfectly symmetric? Yeah, probably go with this one. Why not? Choose the thumbnail and let's get this uploaded. So we got 9,000 views, not too bad. 61 new subscribers, meaning we've got a new rank. This time we are now bronze. So guys, we're only one rank away now from earning ad revenue, so can't wait for that. Let's see, 1,000 new subscribers from 281. That's going to take us a long time. But you know what, maybe we build some awesome rockets and we'll get loads of views and subscribers. I don't know, it doesn't really make a difference. We just like building rockets. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Let's check out the comments section. We've now got 5 comments. You sponsored by the fuel industry by any chance? No, we're not, no. Anyway, we've got some new messages. Let's go ahead and check them out. And we have one from Banco. Oh, I remember them. They left us a message on one of our videos, so it's a great name. We also have one of those no reply botty things. Let's go ahead and see what they've got to say. Congratulations on reaching bronze. You are starting to gather quite the following, dude. It's like 200 subscribers. Calm down. We are very happy to have you with us. You are only one rank shy of becoming StarTube creator and receiving your share of our ad revenue. Okay, so we could say, great, I really want to start earning some money, or we could say, why don't you just let me access my share now? That's actually true. Why don't you just give us our money already? Please do not respond to this message. Yeah, it's automated. Guy. So yeah, we could say, don't worry, I'm going to be your top creator, or okay boss. We've already established that we're a slave to the algorithm, so I'm probably going to say okay boss. I know there's probably somebody in the comments saying, stop replying to the bot, it's only going to say the same thing. I can't help it. Anyway, so let's go ahead and check out this message here. So let's see what this guy has to say. Hello, you've been posting some great videos to StarTube. You know what? It's one of those messages in it where he's trying to sell us something. So instead of saying thanks, I'm probably just going to say nothing. You know what? I get messages like this all the time on my other YouTube channel, so it sounds exactly the same sort of vibe. What are you trying to sell? Just cut to the chase, guy. So I've been following you for some time now, and your channel has grown quite a bit. There are a lot of fast growing channels nowadays, especially with this new rocket hype. We've been having some breakthroughs with the StarTube framework, and I might be able to help you with your channel. Did you ever hear about the hackers community? No. We could say, I saw hackers in the news a couple of times, or I don't think I have. Or we could be proper scared and be like, I don't want nothing to do with criminals. Hackers, stay away from me. You know what, I'm going to say, do you know what, I don't know. I'm not a wimp, so I'm not going to say that. I'll just say I saw him in the news a couple of times, because that's a safe bet. They're probably always in the news. Well, those are the extreme cases. Hacking isn't really as exciting as the media makes it out to be. We're just a group of nerds who are really into computer science, or okay, and we love to fiddle with the different programs and help each other out by doing so. Kind of a poor choice calling yourselves hackers or the hacker community when you're just doing some programming. So technically you're a modder, not a hacker. Okay, just go with that. There is something like ethical hacking, you know. Oh my god, this guy. Though I don't think everyone is really happy with what we're doing. We might be breaking some StarTube terms of service here and there. Well, I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want to get my account banned. Hell no. But our cause is just, and we do not target the individual. That doesn't matter. That's great. StarTube shouldn't have as much power as they have, and they deserve some counterweight. It doesn't matter whether you target individual bank accounts or big companies. Hacking is hacking, and hacking is illegal. Check my guy, man. Or we could say, well, I only hope you didn't hack my password just now. Yeah, they're not hackers, they're modders, so I ain't scared of them. Though I bet somebody in the comments like, well, you should be scared of modders, they'll mod the shit out of you. Hacking is hacking, I think that's what I'm going to say. I really think you base this opinion on ignorance. Who are you calling ignorant, you cheeky MF? Do you realise you automatically choose their side of this way? The big tech companies get so powerful just because so many people choose to ignore their crimes they're committing. Anyway, even though we don't really seem to be on the same page, I still think you should hear me out because I think what I've got for you is going to be really useful. We've been doing some digging in the StarTube framework on how their subscriber system is constructed. You'd expect this to be a natural process where people see your video and subscribe to your channel. But actually they use a very algorithm intensive system where they match your video with predicted target audience based on different parameters. Especially the tags have a heavy impact on your video performance. So we can only say one thing, which is, wow, really good to know. It's almost like they've got an army of bots waiting to reward you with subs depending on how well you play their little game. That's how much StarTube has roboticized their own user base. Bit of paranoia going on maybe, I don't know. So we could say, well, if that's what generates the most ad revenue, then I think it's a fair system. Or we could say, whatever happened to the time when the internet was moderated by people. Sound old. So I think the first one would just piss him off, so I'm going to go with this option here. Right, see, we got him on our side now. You know, never make crazy angry. It's always a good tip. So we found out that it's actually quite easy to follow the tracks of this algorithm. With just a few scripts, I can see how many subscribers each tag has yielded and what kind of multipliers were applied to the total. So that's pretty interesting. I think this is valuable information that can help every StarTuber to grow their channel. Okay, so that sounds interesting. I don't think you should mess with the way StarTube operates, or we could say, well, you've got me hooked. You got me, kid. I want to use your script. Give me your script. Wait, is it Python? I know Python a little bit. Yeah, so just give us your script, guy. Though, thinking about it, I don't want to get banned from StarTube, so maybe we shouldn't take the script. I don't know, I'm going to say no. Oh, shut up. StarTube wouldn't mess with me the way I operate. This guy thinks he's a gangster. Calm down. So we could say touche or say nothing. I'm not going to say touche because that just says he's right. So I'm just going to say nothing. Let him think he's all powerful. We've been wrapping up development and it's very user friendly now. We've been able to modify the page layout of StarTube, which has allowed us to add one simple button for our scripts functionality. I would like to offer this tool to you. I don't really want it. It says, are you expecting me to pay for this? What's in it for you? Or, yes, gimme. I don't want it. I don't want it at all. So, you know what? I'm just going to say this. What's in it for you? If he says he's doing it out of the goodness of his own heart, he's lying. Oh, don't worry. We're a team of hobbyists, so funding isn't really necessary. What people don't want money. I just hope to stimulate good content. Oh, give me a break. As much as I dislike StarTube, I still think there is a great platform hidden beneath all the murky corporate stuff. Again, are we digging at YouTube here? I think. Anyway, so we can say then it's great content that I shall deliver. Or I still think it's wrong to break into the code. It's kind of breaking terms of service, which is technically wrong, so I don't want to get banned before I've even begun. So yeah, no thanks. Jeez, you really are hard-headed. I'll just leave the install link here, okay. If you don't want to use it, then don't use it. But if you change your mind, then it will be here. Do you know what? I'm going to download it anyway, just because we'll probably use it. StarTube_analytics. You know what? Let's install it. If I get a virus now, I'm going to kill this kid. Okay, so nothing seems to be wrong. That seems to download it. So this is our page. I just realised we've got some channel art and everything. It's not the best channel art, but it's pretty cool that it's added it for us. So we said something about analytics. Is it these tags? I think we already had these tags. Just check one of these videos. Oh, what's that there? We have a button on one of our videos. Okay, so it says analytics. So this must be what he's talking about. Yeah. So I'm going to give this a click and see what happens. Hopefully we don't get reported to StarTube. So it's got a whole bunch of information about the tags and what it generated, which is kind of what the guy explained. You know what it's like? If anyone's uploaded videos to YouTube, you may have used TubeBuddy or vidIQ. It's kind of like that. So yeah, I was worried for nothing. This guy's just modding stuff. He ain't hacking nothing. It's just giving us some information that might help. So yeah, this tag here, it shows us what it yielded, I should say. That's pretty interesting information if we want to dig more into it and find out like which videos do better, what we need to do. So that's cool. As they say, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Anyway, so we got a new message from Banco. Yeah, they're pretty cool name. So let's see what these guys have got to say. My name is Joe and I represent Banco. My company creates beautiful firework displays. I've watched your video and it was amazing. Would you be interested in creating a rocket with one of our signature cherry bombs? Cherry bombs are those like little firework things, right? The Americans have. Never actually seen one up close, but yeah, guess you know what? We'll definitely include a cherry bomb in one of our rockets. Sounds great. Are you expecting me to pay for that? I don't think I have the budget. Actually, I have no budget. $0. So yeah, give it to us for free. Banco loves to support up-and-coming channels. We will send you fireworks for free of charge, no strings attached. That's actually pretty cool. This actually happened to me in my other YouTube channel. Not fireworks, but I did some 3D printing and some guy sent me a 3D printer and I was like, oh, that's nice. So yeah, I guess companies do this for real just to sort of get their name out there. So it's always a bonus for little channels like this. So yeah, go ahead and send it over. I love your enthusiasm. Here's the cherry bomb. Go ahead and download this cherry bomb. Now, if you would make a cool rocket video with it, that would be great. So not only do we get a new firework piece, but we also will get, 3 complexity for completing the challenge. So yeah. We also have another message from the bucket. Or actually, it's not really a message, is it? It's that where we cast out the rod thing. So, you know, I'm going to do this and I'm going to cut it out so you guys don't have to watch it over and over again. It is quite annoying. So yeah, I'm going to cast out my rod. So they do love to waste your time. She was right about that. We did get a tin can, which is always great to get new parts. And we should have a few challenges. Yeah, we got 4 challenges. So the easiest one would probably be the cherry bomb. But we also have the toy house one that we could do, the toy block house. This will be another easy 3 complexity. So you know what? Let's do this one. So we don't need any of these pieces. We're going to use boosters, but also we need to use these toys. This roof. We did it before actually. I just failed it and I remembered. So you know what? We're going to need 2 boosters for this. Let's go to boosters. Try that again. Go to boosters and put 2 mediums on. So grab 1 medium, place it over here on the left. Grab another medium and put it on the right. Last time we only used 1 booster and we got away with using some fins, but right now I don't think we could use them. Stability says none, so I'm not too sure about this rocket. Let's give this a try anyway. Let's go ahead and build it. We can always come back and add some fins if it doesn't work. So there's our toy rocket house being built. Just go ahead and launch it. I think it's going to go off it's going off in a different direction rather than straight up. But we've actually beat the 75 meter challenge. We actually got to 85 meters, so it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and wait for this to land and finish. So we now have a new record distance and a new record speed. We also have a rare tag, which I think is the same as the one last time. It does mention about we need stabilizers, but I think those small ones wouldn't really do anything, but I guess we could try next time. So yeah, let's upload this. So we do have, that's the one we used before, and now we have this one. So we're going to use playtime, and we probably could have used toy house as a combo, but I'm going to use toys as a combo, and it looks like we've got an extra tag that we can use. Okay, so just sprint, only because it's blue. You know what? Yeah, sprint. We can always come back and use different tags later on. Let's choose a thumbnail, and maybe this one. No, maybe this one. Yeah, we'll use this one. Okay, so how many views are we going to get this time? Oh, we got a cute combination, and we have 15,000 views. Is that the highest we've had so far? I think it is. 154 new subscribers, so almost halfway to the next rank. I guess if we used playtime and toy house, we would have got a lot more views, so maybe we could do that in a few videos time. We just need to wait before we can use them again. It seems this person here enjoyed our rocket and has some toys for us to use. How do we get them off you? We'll take them. We don't care what it is. We like every bit of trash. Our friend Salma sends us toilet roll, for God's sake. That's pretty funny. After clicking on this video, we are now on Homeland watch list. Okay, so now let's speak to Sid, because we sent his toy blocks into space. So cool, I really love your rockets. Sid's kind of like our hype man. He's always bigging us up, so thanks, Sid. It's such a shame that I don't have any more toys to give you. Aw, would be super cool to see rockets with lots of toys. Only if there was a way. Go and ask your parents to buy them for me. I'm not going to say that. Although if the parents does want to buy us stuff, you know, I need like a new computer and a new chair and things. So you know what? Yeah. Go tell your parents to buy me new things. No, I'm not going to say that. If only there was another way. Well, I've got an idea. Lots of other kids are watching your videos because you're really cool. Oh, that's kind of depressing. Like, I'm sure if we said at the beginning and we don't want this to be a kids channel, maybe you can ask them. So how am I supposed to ask them? I don't know any accounts. Come on, Sid. No, but you do have the comment section on your StarTube page. Okay, good point. Just click on your toolbar and watch one of your own uploaded videos. See in the comments if you can find some from other kids and just ask them. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Just go randomly ask people, hey guy, do you want to send me some stuff? But yeah, I guess, you know, he's up for it. So wow, thanks, I'll try that. Or we could say, yeah, I already knew that. Again, I'm not going to be a dick. This guy's probably our biggest fan, so you know what? Thanks, Sid. Thanks for giving us the tips. No problem. You got to get toys from 6 other children. Then you got to come back and we can think of something. Okay, so why 6 children? Yeah, I want to know that too. Why 6 kids? That's kind of like a specific number. It's always 6 children, you dum-dum. What? What is that supposed to mean? It's always 6 children. Is that like a reference to something? Because I really don't get it. It's always 6 children. Wait, Stranger Things, isn't that 6 children? I've not actually seen it, but I know it's about kids. I don't know. Somebody has to let me know in the comments because, yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, so we have another one from the trash bucket. So again, I'm going to do this without wasting your guys' time. So I'm just going to speed through this and I'll be back in a second. So it turns out we've got a football, or if you're American, you'd call it a soccer ball. So yeah, although they actually say you got an old soccer ball, so I guess they're American too. It looks like the fish are scared for now, so we'll come back later. So yeah, got another trash part. Let's go ahead and check out these challenges, see what we can do next. So we've not really built much in this video. Let's go ahead and build the cherry bomb rocket. I guess is what all we really need to do is build a rocket that can reach 25 meters and also just explode a cherry bomb. Seems simple. So let's go ahead and drag and drop these pieces, and again try and get it as straight as you can because it helps with aerodynamics, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Throw on some fins. God damn, this analog stick is annoying. Throw on some boosters. We can use one of these big boys, or maybe we should use the little ones. Maybe the big one's too big. Look at the size of that. If we try and put this on the bottom, it's just going to rip the rocket apart. Like the thrust is going to be way too much. And also right now it says it's unstable. Now it's down here, so maybe we're going to have to move it up just a bit. And now we can see the stability is okay, so this will work. Always trying to move it up a bit, but not too far up because it'll mess with the balance, center of mass. So I'm going to move it down a touch, just enough to say the stability is okay. Now all we need to do is add the cherry bomb. So this new tab here, fireworks. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. It's 50 grams and it triggers after 3 seconds. Okay, so we just need to make sure that we're above the limit or above the marker, 25 meters, before it explodes. So with this rocket we should get pretty high pretty quickly, so just drop in one of these cherry bombs and I think that's it. That's all we need to do. So even though we have complexity to spare, we could just go ahead and build it. So there's our rocket, and the cherry bomb sort of pokes through. That's a bit weird. Is that what they look like in real life? I don't know, somebody let me know in the comments, but there's our cherry bomb rocket, so it's good to launch. Let's find a nice camera angle and launch this sucker. So it gets up there pretty quickly. I mean, 150, 70, 80, 90, 200. That's pretty good with that new booster. So we reached a total of 206 meters, which is really quite good for a little rocket like this. Looks like we beat the altitude record and the speed record, so hopefully we get quite a few views for this. Go ahead and upload it. So we can leave the title and description. I'm going to use Explosion, Bang Co, and Fireworks. I know it's not a rare or uncommon tag, but you know what, I'm going to use these three. Seems like I should get a combo for this. Go ahead and upload it. So here we go. Awesome combo, so that should be good. And 8,000. 70 new subscribers, which is good, but 8,000, I thought I would have got more views than that, but 505 subscribers. Seems like literally it's going to take maybe a week or 2 weeks of grinding before I get anywhere. But you know what? Let's keep at it. Start building better rockets, I hope. So we have some new messages. Let's go ahead and check them out. We have one from Banco, and we have another one from our influencer friend, RocketGirl. Let's go ahead and check out what Banco have to say. That was great. The team loved it. I talked to my boss about you, and we got inspired. You should really try testing out different products. We've got an extensive library of different kinds of fireworks, all equally beautiful. Okay, so yeah, give us some free stuff. I'll take it. That would be amazing. Oh, sounds cool. So he says, great. You know what I'm thinking right just now? With the don't say it just now. You've been thinking this when you first contacted me. You want me to do more challenges, don't you? With these rockets of yours, we could create a great fireworks show. Okay. That does sound great. How am I supposed to do that? What's great about working with us is that we can provide a high degree of customizability. We've got all different kinds of fuses and sensors. You will be able to time the ignition of the fireworks. That sounds good. Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's do this. Here's a piece of fireworks I personally really love. I'd be honoured if you could use it. So fireworks, let's go ahead and download this one. Why not? In Marker, when you've got one of these fireworks in your design view, that doesn't sound right, in your design view, you can click on it by using the Y button. This will open up a panel where you can see all kinds of data about your part. There you can click edit to configure the timing of the fireworks. So that's great, so we can mess around with the timing of things. So that makes sense, I guess. Yep. I want you to build a rocket with both this piece and the cherry bomb. Configure the cherry bomb to ignite, but make sure that there's a 1 second between them. Okay, that way you'll get a nicely paced fireworks show. It should look great. I thought you were just giving me stuff to have fun with. Yeah, that's a good point. Or we could say, I mean, you're very specific about how to use the firework pieces. Or we could say, yeah, it sounds good. Let's just do the challenge, I guess. Though, you know what? I don't want to set a bad precedence and like let him run all over me. So I'm going to probably say, yeah, this one. I thought you just give me free stuff to play with. I'm sure you'll have fun with this, right? Okay. Oh, and don't forget some boosters. We want the explosion in the air, of course. I'm counting on you. Okay, you've seen our rocket builds. We build good rockets. Mostly. Let's go see what RocketGirl has to say. Hey there, just wanted to say good on you. Getting new subscribers left and right. Yeah, that's true. We are. Nice pun. Yeah, because we said it's taken off, which is a terrible pun. StarTube pays ad revenue, right? Because we're in it for the money, right? Yeah, as soon as you have enough followers, are you in it for the money? We're really not. As I mentioned before, you ain't doing this to get rich. I can't wait to get paid though. Now I'm going to say I just like building rockets because that's true. We don't care about the money. We just want to build rockets. Good for you. I wish there were more people on StarTube like that. It wasn't always like that, you know. I guess that sort of mirrors YouTube. People are doing it for the love of it. Now people are doing it to try and get famous, which is not the best way to go about it. So we could say, well, your rocket video is still very playful. Or we could say you make really professional content. I'm going to go with the professional one. That seems better. So, not too professional, I hope. I still want to be me. if you know what I mean. Just keep it real and stay yourself even when you get more subscribers. That's great advice. Always be yourself. So yeah, good advice, thanks. Yeah, well, there's a tiny bit of me that doubts StarTube's model. I mean, the cynic in me says we're basically their employees. That's a good point, without any rights. So I could say, yeah, I feel you, or I could say that she's being paranoid, but I don't think she is. Let's just say I feel you. I mean, we bring the content, right? Eventually they start paying, but I don't know. I try and see the positive side of things. Yeah, you can see that in your videos. But I'm a realist too. I've got no labour rights. They could just pull the plug on my channel whenever they want, and I'd be out of money like that. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. What should we say? I like this whole StarTube, but I don't trust them. Or we could say I'm not putting my whole future in the hands of StarTube. I think that's one we're going to go with. Very sensible. I guess it's too late for me. Anyway, don't let my doubts scare you. You should definitely continue your channel. I love your stuff. Yeah, I mean, I guess she says that to everyone. There isn't a middle option. I bet you say that to every Rocket channel. Of course. No, I mean it. You're not afraid to share your failures. That's true, I guess. And that's what the audience loves. Really? Is that what audience loves? Like failures? Trust me, I know. Any more tips while we're at it? You seem to know everything. Be you. Be radical. Don't be a dick. Well, we failed on the last one. So you know what? I'm going to say I can't promise that. Because I've already been a dick. You know, she knows this. And that's it for RocketGirl. We didn't have another one for the bucket. Again, I'm going to speed through this because it is painfully long going through the same message. And we have some tongs. Eagle-eye viewers will know that we've already got tongs, so they don't give us anything. They just say, come back later. So, yeah, thanks, guys, for wasting my time with that. Anyway, so we should move on, I guess. So I think we should do one more challenge and then call it for this episode. Which one should we do? You know what? Let's do the fireworks show because the window rocket seems like it's going to take a while to do. So we should probably save that one for the next video. Instead of doing a challenge, you know what? We'll just build a rocket and see if it gets us any views. So let's build a standard rocket, throw a bunch of boosters on it and see what we get. So start with a nose cone, then add a body. Very carefully like that. Make sure you don't destroy anything. That's why I'm doing it so slow and gentle. You see this? Look. Not because it's painful to move things, but anyway, so let's go to the boosters. Let's throw on a big, gigantic booster on here. Let's throw one on the side because we can actually put two of them on. So we move this up a bit so it's actually stable. Then let's grab a second one and throw it on the opposite side. And look at the state of this rocket. This has got so much power. Maybe we could put another booster on it. You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's throw another booster maybe in the middle like this. And I've just been moving things around so I don't know if it's straight. Let's go ahead and launch it and see what happens. So here it is being built, this double-engined, double mid-sized booster engined monstrosity. I've also just noticed that we can change the launch site by pressing right bumper. When did that start happening? Could we always do that? I'm not sure. So I'm going to choose maybe this one. Seems like quite open. It's actually a field. Now this is the place to launch rockets, guys. Not in an alleyway. Anyway, so this is a perfect place to launch our rocket. Quite wide and open. So yeah, let's go ahead and just launch this bad boy. And off she goes, reaching up there. You know what I've just noticed? On the left hand side we have a different option. It's called zoom. As soon as we reached 100 meters, it changed the camera. So maybe there's some more cameras. There's 4 squares. So that's quite interesting. The higher we get, the different cameras we get as well. Anyway, so we reached over 206 meters. I think last time was it 205 was our highest. Must have just beat it by 1 meter. Not very impressive, but let's see how many views we get for this. I'm going to use this tag, and we've not used any of these, so I'm going to use some of these. That should be it. Choose a good thumbnail, as always. This one? Yeah, or this one? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go with this one. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. If you do, be sure to hit that like button. 3,200 views and 26 new subscribers. It's not the best. I mean, we really need to look into these tags, so we'll probably do that in the next video. Definitely work on some of maybe the open window one. Shoot a rocket for an open window. We'll do that in the next video as well. And we've also got a new message, so let's check this out. Sid, he's saying about the toys. We need to go and collect some toys. Forgot to do that. We should probably do that in the next video as well. So if I remember, we'll do them in the next video, and hopefully Sid will explain to us why we need specifically six children. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to see the next one. There's a link at the top right if you want to follow along. Yeah, so thanks for watching.